Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Tim, the liberal loudmouth. Now, despite the fact that I'm a lifelong Democrat and that I've been raking Ryan Walters through the hot coals for about a month now, I'm here to tell you that I'm going to go ahead and cast my vote for the man on November 8th. Now, before I tell you why, let me just say I cannot stand the rhetoric that comes out of that man's face. I just can't. So, Ryan, if you're listening, please stop using left-wing liberal indoctrinator. Okay? Please. Please. Pretty please. So why am I going to go ahead and vote for Ryan Walters? Well, you see, last night at the debate, I tried to ignore all of that nonsense that he kept saying, left-wing liberal indoctrinating mob. And I think I did a pretty good job of it because the message that he was actually trying to convey to me was very simple. 1, the public schools have way too much control. I agree. They do. 2, the public schools are trying to become the parents of your children and tell your children what is right and what is wrong, and this is how you do it. Why in the world do I want to send my kids somewhere where now I feel like I'm the third wheel and I'm the parent? That's weird, and it shouldn't happen. So on that, Ryan, I agree. And the third thing is that the role of the parent is vital to the role of the school. We need to bridge the gap between parents and administrators. I also want to point out to everybody that when you criticize an administration of a public school, that is not the same thing as criticizing the teachers. Also, if you criticize one teacher for doing something that you didn't agree with, that you felt that person should be fired for, that does not mean that you hate all teachers. The last thing is that we need to have oversight of these administrators. And you know what? I couldn't agree with you more, Ryan. So what did I hear from Gina? Well, more of the same, really. It was, I support public schools and I support teachers and rah, 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 yeah. But it didn't sound like she wanted to do anything to change the trajectory that we're on right now that has gotten us into last place. And then the thing that really just solidified the fact that I'm not going to vote for Gina Nelson is this. For the last month, I have been super duper excited to meet Gina Nelson because I've been a supporter of hers for at least 2 months now, 3 months, however long it's been. And there was a meet and greet in Owasso at Rayola Park that I was going to attend, and I was really excited about it. I really, really, really wanted to meet her. But then I woke up this morning, and I checked the event page, and it had been canceled. So I did some sleuthing, and I found out that Blue Moms of Owasso apparently run the campaign for Gina Nelson, because the Blue Moms of Owasso decided that because there was one guy that wanted to ask questions, and he's a Ryan Walters supporter, and we can't have Ryan Walters supporters asking Gina Nelson questions. That's terrible. Because of that, they canceled that and made it a private invite-only event. And Gina Nelson didn't have the backbone enough to tell those Blue Moms of Owasso, whoever in the world they are, didn't have the backbone to tell them no. It's been a public event for about a month now, and people have changed their entire schedule so that they could come up there and meet me, and then all of a sudden you want to turn it into a private event the day of? I'm sorry, guys, but I can't do that because I'm running for state superintendent, and I need to be accessible to everyone. We need to include everyone in our activities. Did she do that? No, I don't think she wanted to hear any questions from anybody that wasn't going to be preaching to the choir. That right there hurt her in a big way. So Blue Moms of Owasso, you might have been thinking that we're just going to stay in our safe space, guys. We don't want those people like showing up and doing stuff. So we're just going to make it a private event because that one guy, he's terrible. We can't be having that. I know you meant well, but you hurt Gina Nelson by doing that because it shows that she isn't willing to go to bat for anybody. She isn't willing to hold up the parents above her own interests. How in the world do you think that she's going to be able to hold up your interests over the entire state? I don't think so. It's not going to work for me. So because of all the reasons that I've just mentioned, I'm going to go ahead and cast my vote for Ryan Walters on November 8th, and I'm going to be happy to do so. Do I wish he would shut up with the left-wing indoctrinating liberal mob? Yeah, I wish he would stop that because it's terrible. I can't stand it anymore. Please, Ryan, stop. But this liberal is going to the other side. I believe something needs to change, whatever it is. That's why I'm casting my vote for Ryan Walters on November 8th. and I hope you do too. To all the Democrats, be careful what you wish for. All right, this is Tim the Liberal Loudmouth. Peace.